Let us derive the formula for integral root of x square minus a square dx. We can use by parts method or we can use substitution method also. To use by parts method, we will take 1 into, and that 1 will be considered as the second function and this as the first function. Let us use by parts formula. First function into integral of the second function. Integral of 1 is x minus integral differential of the first function. Differential of root of x square minus a square. Root can be written as power half. Power has to be differentiated first, which is half into x square minus a square whole power half minus 1, which is minus half. This is the differentiation of the power. Now base has to be differentiated, which is 2x. Into integral of the second function. Integral of 1 is x dx. This becomes x into root of x square minus a square minus x square divided by root of x square minus a square dx. Since we have x square minus a square in the denominator, let us subtract a square and add a square. Just I am showing the derivation so that it will be easy for you to memorize the formula. I will show one derivation for the first one. X times root of x square minus a square minus, if you separate the terms, here the numerator becomes root of x square minus a square and this becomes a square divided by root of x square minus a square dx. On this side we have integral of root of x square minus a square dx. Here also we get the same term. Bring it to this side so it becomes twice. Is equal to x times root of x square minus a square, and formula for this term will be distribute this negative sign, so minus a square times log of, we use this formula for exercise 7.4, x plus root of x square minus a square. Therefore integral of root of x square minus a square dx is x by 2 times root of x square minus a square minus a square by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of x square minus a square and plus c. So we can derive the other two formulae also like this. So you will have two terms for each formula. So let us write these three formulae. Write them in the formula notebook and memorize them. The first formula, integral of root of x square minus a square dx is x by 2 root of x square minus a square. This has minus sign in between. Other two formulae, they have plus sign in between. So a square by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of x square minus a square and plus c. Now the second formula, integral root of x square plus a square dx. So the first term will be x by 2 root of the same expression plus a square by 2. Formula for integral of 1 by root of x square plus a square was log of x plus root of x square plus a square. Second term will be that formula. And then third formula, integral root of a square minus x square dx, x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2. The integral of 1 by root of a square minus x square formula was sine inverse. So the second term will have sine inverse of x by a and plus c. So the first formula has minus sign in the middle and the other two formulae, they have plus sign. Memorize these three formulae. We are going to use these three formulae for exercise 7.7. And if you see, all the first terms are similar. You have x by 2 times the function, the same function, minus or plus a square by 2 and the formulae which we studied in exercise 7.4.
Let us write down the next method. If the question is of the form integral root of ax square plus bx plus c dx.
So to apply one of these three formulae, we have to complete the squares. And use one of the three formulae. So complete the squares and use one of the three formulae which we did now. Before completing the squares, if a is a positive number, you may take a outside the square root, which will become root a times root of x square plus b by a x plus c by a, and then complete the squares. Or keeping a inside also, you may complete the squares. Write this in the formula notebook and memorize this method along with those three formulae. Let us do exercise 7.7. First question. Integral root of 4 minus x square dx. Direct application of the formula. We can write 4 as 2 square. So this is of the form integral root of a square minus x square. The formula is, memorize the formula and write x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2. This has sine inverse formula. Sine inverse of x by a and plus c. Here a is 2. Therefore, the answer is x by 2 root of 4 minus x square. This is the first term. A square by 2. That is 2 square by 2. Sine inverse of x divided by a is 2. Therefore, the answer is x by 2 root of 4 minus x square and plus 2 times sine inverse of x divided by 2 and plus c. Second question. Integral root of 1 minus 4x square dx. Let us write this as 1 minus 2x the whole square. And use the formula of integral root of a square minus x square dx. Write this formula, memorize and write. In this question, a is 1 and x is 2x. 2x divided by 2, root of 1 minus 2x the whole square, which is 4x square, a square by 2, sine inverse of x by a, and don't forget to divide by the coefficient of x. Here the coefficient of x is 2. So the whole expression should be divided by 2. This 2 is the coefficient of x. Let us open the brackets and write x by 2 root of 1 minus 4x square, and this becomes 1 by 4 sine inverse of 2x and plus c. Or you may take that 4 out and do. Like 4 can be taken out. You get 1 by 4 minus x square dx. 4 is a positive number. It can be taken outside the square root, which becomes 2. And this is half square minus x square, then use this formula. In this case, you won't have the problem of dividing by the coefficient. Question 3. Integral root of x square plus 4x plus 6. Here we cannot use the formula directly because we have x square term as well as x term. So let us combine x square term and x term using completion of squares method. Integral root of x, 2ab term is positive, so plus sign. Divide the coefficient of x by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. The whole square. Always subtract b square term. B square term is 2 square, which is 4. Why do we subtract b square term? Because this expansion gives 2 2s are 4x plus 4. To cancel this b square term, we write minus b square. And write the constant term which is given in the expression, which is plus 6. Integral root of x plus 2 the whole square plus 2. 2 can be written as root 2 the whole square. Now this function is in the form root of x square plus a square dx. Write the formula. X by 2 root of x square plus a square plus a square divided by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of a square plus x square and plus c. Therefore, the answer is, in this question, x is x plus 2 root of x square plus a square, the same expression. If you open the brackets and simplify, you will get the same expression which is given in the question. Plus a square, a is root 2, a square will be 2, divided by 2 log of absolute value of x is x plus 2 and the same expression as in the question. Plus c. Question 4. Same type. Integral root of x square plus 4x plus 1 dx. Let us complete the squares because with x square term and x term we cannot use the formula. So combine these two terms using completion of squares method. Integral root of x, 2ab term is positive, so plus. Divide the coefficient of x by 2, the whole square. Subtract b square term and plus 1. Integral root of x plus 2 the whole square and minus 3. Minus 3 can be written as root 3 square. Now use the formula of integral root of x square minus a square dx, which is x by 2 root of the same expression. This has a minus sign, don't forget this minus sign. A square divided by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of x square minus a square and plus c. In this question, x is x plus 2 root of the given expression. If you open the brackets of this expression and simplify, you will get the given expression which is given in the question. Minus a square. A value is root 3. A square is 3. And log of x is x plus 2 plus root of the same expression, which is x square plus 4x plus 1 and plus c. This is the answer. Question 5. Integral root of 1 minus 4x minus x square. Here x square term is negative. Integral root of, let us take negative sign outside the expression. Remember, we can take negative sign outside the expression. We cannot take it outside the root sign. X square plus 4x and minus 1 dx. Let us complete the squares. Minus of x. If the coefficient of x square is 1, it is easy to complete the squares. Just you have to divide the coefficient of x by 2, which is 2, the whole square. Subtract b square term and minus 1. Integral root of minus of x plus 2 the whole square minus 5. This 5 can be written as root 5 the whole square dx. Let us distribute this negative sign. So plus root 5 square minus of x plus 2 the whole square dx. And use integral of root of a square minus x square formula, which is x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a plus c. Be thorough with all the formulae. Keep revising. Here x is x plus 2 root of a square minus x square expression is the given expression, which is 1 minus 4x minus x square plus a square. A is root 5 square is 5 by 2 sine inverse of x is x plus 2 here divided by a is root 5 and plus c. Question 6, same type. Integral root of x square plus 4x minus 5 dx. Let us complete the squares. Integral root of x plus 2 the whole square. Subtract b square term and minus 5 dx. Root of integral is there. X plus 2 the whole square minus 9, which is 3 square. Now use the formula of integral root of x square minus a square dx. X by 2 root of x square minus a square. This formula has minus sign in the middle. Don't forget that. Minus a square by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of x square minus a square and plus c. Equal to x in this question is x plus 2 divided by 2 root of x square minus a square expression is x plus 2 the whole square minus 3 square, this expression. If you open the brackets and simplify, you get the expression which is given in the question. Minus a square divided by 2. A square is, a is 3, 3 square is 9 divided by 2 log of x is x plus 2 plus root of the same expression again, x square plus 4x minus 5 and plus c. Question number 7. 1 plus 3x minus x square dx. Let us remove the minus sign. Take the minus sign outside the expression but not outside the root sign. We'll complete the squares. X minus, divide the coefficient of x by 2. Complete the squares. minus b square term. We don't want that b square term, so we are subtracting it, which is 3 by 2 the whole square, 9 by 4, and minus 1, which is equal to minus of x minus 3 by 2 the whole square. Take LCM. Minus 9 minus 4 becomes minus 13 divided by 4, which can be written as root 13 by 2 the whole square dx. Let us distribute that negative sign. Root 13 by 2 the whole square minus x minus 3 by 2 the whole square dx. Use the formula integral root of a square minus x square dx, which is x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a, and plus c. X in this question is x minus 3 by 2 root of this expression I have to write. If I open the brackets, I'll get the expression which is given in the question, plus a square, which is 13 by 4 by 2 is also there, sine inverse of x is x minus 3 by 2 divided by a is root 13 divided by 2, and plus c. Let us take LCM and simplify. 2x minus 3 divided by 4 root of 1 plus 3x minus x square plus 13 divided by 8 sine inverse of, here also let us take LCM. We can cancel those LCMs too. So we get 2x minus 3 divided by root 13 and plus c. Question number 8. Integral root of x square plus 3x dx. Here there is no constant term, but x square and x terms are there. So we need to complete the squares. Integral root of x plus, here coefficient of x square is 1. Just you have to divide the coefficient of x by 2. This is your b term. Minus b square term has to be subtracted, which is 9 by 4. There is no constant term to write, so 3 by 2 the whole square I have written, dx. The formula to be used is integral root of x square minus a square dx. The formula is x by 2 root of x square minus a square. This formula has a negative sign, minus a square by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of x square minus a square, and plus c. X here is x plus 3 by 2 divided by 2. Root of this expression is the same given expression in the question, minus a square. A is 3 by 2. A square will be 9 by 4 by 2 log of x. X is x plus 3 by 2 plus root of the same expression, which is x square plus 3x, and plus c. Take LCM here. 2x plus 3 divided by 2 2s are 4 root of x square plus 3x, and here it becomes 9 by 8 log of absolute value of x plus 3 by 2 plus root of x square plus 3x plus c. Question number 9, very easy question. X square divided by 9. There is no x term here to complete the squares. 1 plus x square by 9 can be written as x by 3 the whole square. And use the formula of root of a square plus x square dx, which is x by 2 root of a square plus x square plus a square divided by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of a square plus x square and plus c. X here is x by 3 and 2 is there in the formula. Root of the expression is 1 plus x square by 9 plus a is 1, a square by 2 log of, here x is x by 3 plus root of the expression is the same given expression, and don't forget to divide by the coefficient of x, which is 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is the coefficient of x. Or to avoid this, you could have taken LCM 9 and you can remove 9 outside the root sign. That will be a better practice. Otherwise, you will forget to divide by the coefficient. So it becomes 3 times x by 6 root of 1 plus x square by 9 half log of x by 3 plus root of 1 plus x square by 9. I'll write plus c here, plus c. You may take LCM and simplify, or I will show you the other method by taking 9 out. If you take LCM 9, it becomes 9 plus x square dx. It becomes 1 by 3 outside. Root of 3 square plus x square dx. Now use the above formula. 1 by 3 times x by 2 root of, the expression is 9 plus x square. This expression you have to copy, not the given expression in the question, because we are applying the formula for this expression, plus a square. A square is 9 by 2 log of absolute value of x is x here, plus the expression is root of 9 plus x square and plus c. This is the answer. So it is better to take that 9 out so that we don't forget to divide by the coefficient. Question 10. Integral root of 1 plus x square dx. This is a direct formula. So x by 2 root of 1 plus x square plus a square by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of 1 plus x square plus c. So the correct option is A. Question 11. Same. You have to complete the squares. Integral root of x minus, divide the coefficient of x by 2. So 4 the whole square. B square term is 16, subtract, and plus 7. Minus 16 plus 7 is minus 9, which can be written as 3 square. And use the formula integral of root of x square minus a square, which is x by 2 root of x square minus a square minus a square by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of x square minus a square plus c. Don't forget to write plus c for indefinite integral questions. X here is x minus 4 divided by 2 root of the given expression I can write minus a square. A square is 3 square, which is 9 by 2 log of x is x minus 4 and plus root of the same expression and plus c. The correct option is D. Now the next method which we are going to learn is, write this method in your formula paper or formula notebook. Integral px plus q into root of ax square plus bx plus c dx. In 7.4 exercise, we did px plus q divided by root of ax square plus bx plus c type. So the method is exactly same as this which we studied in 7.4. So the first step is, we write that linear term px plus q as a into differential of that quadratic term. Differential of only that quadratic term without the root. Differential of this, which is 2ax plus b and plus b. We will find the values of a and b by equating the coefficients or by substituting the values for x. And then the second step is, split this into two integrals. I1 and I2. The third step is, I1 should be done by substituting the root term as t and I2 by completion of squares. So the same method we used in 7.4 exercise. Write this down in the formula notebook and memorize this method. We have supplementary exercise for this type. Question number 12. See page number 616. Integral x into root of x plus x square dx. So px plus q, the linear term which is outside the root is x. The first step is, we write this as a times differential of this quadratic term which is under that root, 1 plus 2x plus b. Let us find the values of a and b. Equate the coefficients of x. Coefficient of x on the left hand side is 1, on the right hand side is 2a, therefore a value is half. Equate the constant terms. There is no constant term on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have two constant terms, a and b. So b is minus a, therefore b is minus half. Let us replace x in the question by this expression. Therefore the given integral becomes x. In place of x I can write half into 1 plus 2x. b is minus half into root of x plus x square dx. First step is over. Now the second step is, we separate the terms. Open the brackets, distribute this term. Root of x plus x square dx, and then minus half into integral root of x plus x square dx. The first integral should be done by taking root of x square plus x square as t. Square both sides. Differentiate. Equal to half into, the substitution is only for the first integral. So it becomes 2t dt, that is 1 plus 2x times dx. And root of x plus x square is t. And here we need to complete the square. Substitution is only for the first integral. This second integral has to be done by completion of squares method. So x plus, divide the coefficient of x by 2 whole square minus b square term and dx. We have t square, integral of t square is t cube divided by 3 minus half into, use the formula, x by 2 root of the same expression minus a square. A square is 1 by 4 by 2 log of absolute value of x is x plus half plus root of the same expression and plus c. Let us substitute for t. T is root of x plus x square. Root can be written as power half, so 3 by 2 divided by 3 minus, take LCM, 2x plus 1 divided by 2 2s are 4 and half is also there outside, 4 2s are 8. This becomes 8. Root of x plus x square, distribute this minus half, it becomes plus 1 by 8 2s are 16 log of absolute value of x plus half plus root of x plus x square and plus c. Question number 13. Integral x plus 1 into root of 2x square plus 3 dx. Write the linear term which is x plus 1 as a into differential of the quadratic term which is 4x. You have to differentiate only the quadratic term, don't consider that root sign, plus b. Let us equate the coefficients of x. The coefficient of x on the left hand side is 1 and on the right hand side is 4a. Therefore, a value is 1 by 4. Equate the constant terms. The constant term on the left hand side is 1. On the right hand side, only one constant term is there. So b is 1. Therefore, the given integral becomes, replace the expression x plus 1 in the given integral as this, a times 4x plus b. If you open these brackets and simplify, you will get x plus 1. Don't simplify it. Root of 2x square plus 3 dx. Let us distribute and write two terms. 1 by 4 integral 4x times root of 2x square plus 3 dx. And the second integral is, I am taking 2 out. So x square plus 3 by 2. It is better to keep the coefficient of x square as 1. so that we won't have the problem of dividing by the coefficient of x, which we may forget. Okay, let us substitute root of 2x square plus 3 as t. The first integral has to be done by substitution and the second integral by completion of squares. Square both sides. Differentiate. 4x dx is 2t dt. Don't simplify, we have 4x dx in the integral. First integral becomes 1 by 4 integral 4x dx is 2t dt, and that root term is t, plus here 2 can be taken outside the integral. It is positive number, so it can be removed outside the root sign as well as outside the integral. It becomes root 2, and this is x square plus, I can write this as root 3 by root 2 the whole square. Now integral of t square is t cube divided by 3. And let us use the formula for this term. I will write the formula. The formula is integral root of x square plus a square dx, which is x by 2 root of x square plus a square plus a square by 2 log of x plus root of x square plus a square and plus c. The first term is t square. Integral of t square is half is there outside. Integral of t square is t cube by 3. And this is root 2 times, apply this formula, x by 2 root of x square plus 3 by 2. Don't copy the expression 2x square plus 3, because we are using the formula for this expression after taking 2 out, plus a square. A square is 3 by 2 by 2 log of absolute value of x plus root of x square plus 3 by 2 and plus c. Let us substitute for t. T is root of 2x square plus 3. Root can be written as power half, so the power becomes 3 by 2. Let us open the brackets. X root 2 by 2 root of x square plus 3 by 2 plus, let us distribute that root 2, 3 root 2 by 4 log of absolute value of x plus root of x square plus 3 by 2 and plus c. Question number 14. Integral x plus 3 root of 3 minus 4x minus x square dx. First step, write the linear term as a into differential of this quadratic term, which is minus 4 minus 2x plus b. Let us find a and b values. Equate the coefficients of x. Coefficient of x on the left hand side is 1 and on the right hand side it is minus 2a. Therefore, a is minus half. Equate the constant terms. 3 is equal to 2 constant terms are there, minus 4a plus b. b is 3 plus 4a, which is 3 plus 4 into minus half, which becomes minus 2. Therefore, b value is 1. Now in the given integral, replace this expression x plus 3 by this expression. Therefore, the given integral becomes integral x plus 3 can be written as minus half into minus 4 minus 2x, and b is 1. I told you if you open these brackets and simplify, you will get x plus 3 into root of 3 minus 4x minus x square dx. Let us distribute. First term is minus half integral minus 4 minus 2x. Don't simplify this bracket. Don't take minus 2 common. Into root of 3 minus 4x minus x square dx. This is the first term. And the second term is 1 into this integral root of, I am taking minus sign outside the expression, but should not be taken outside the square root sign. I have to use completion of squares method for the second integral. Now the first integral has to be done by substituting the root term as t, square both sides, and differentiate both sides. Minus half into integral minus 4 minus 2x dx is 2t dt, and that root term is t, plus complete the squares for the second term, minus of x plus, divide the coefficient of x by 2. So 4 by 2 is 2 the whole square, minus b square term has to be subtracted, and the constant term is minus 3 times dx. This is integral t square dt, and here let us distribute that negative sign. Minus 7 will become plus 7. 7 can be written as root 7 square minus of x plus 2 the whole square dx. Let us use the formula of integral root of a square minus x square dx, which is x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a plus c. Integral of t square is t cube divided by 3. Let us apply this formula. X here is x plus 2 divided by 2 root of a square minus x square. It is same as the given expression because we didn't remove the coefficient of x square out here, plus a square by 2. A square is 7 by 2 sine inverse of x is x plus 2 and a is root 7 plus c. Let us substitute for t. T is root of 3 minus 4x minus x square. Root can be written as power half, and you have power 3 also, so it becomes 3 by 2 plus x plus 2 by 2 root of 3 minus 4x minus x square, and then plus 7 by 2 sine inverse of x plus 2 divided by root 7 and plus c.